This is one of the worst videos that I will make ever. As you can see, I already watched the videos about the Miasma, both of No Commentary and about our Russian friend. And the reason is because there is a very big problem with the Miasma, but you will understand later. And none of these videos explain it properly. So this is how to get and how does the Miasma work. So first of all, what is and how do you get the Miasma? The Miasma is a very powerful single-handed weapon that you can get inside of the room, protected by a door that you can only open with the crow emblem key. Or, of course, with the other ways that we discovered through the course of our videos, like attacking it has like 800 HP or something, or you can use leg sweep to instantly destroy it. The correct, in quotation marks, way should be to obtain the crow emblem key. How do you get it? Very easy. Just kill the crow mauler. I made a video about killing it with the worst luck possible, but I think that's not exactly the best tutorial of all times in order to understand how to kill it, but it explains a little bit how does it work in case you want to do it. I'll put the video in the description. And once you enter the room, you just have to interact with the body pile and you will get the Miasma. Seems pretty easy, right? Well, there is a reason the video hasn't ended. There is a special mechanic built inside of the Miasma. If you walk in certain areas while having 50 or below mind in Fear and Hunger difficulty, or 70 or lower mind in Terror and Starvation difficulty or higher, then something particular will happen dependently from who has the Miasma. If you, as the main character, have the Miasma equipped while having this mind condition and walking over these certain areas that we will go through later, then you're gonna instantly kill all your party members. And, of course, Najra cannot be killed, but he will talk bad about you if you do it. This is a somewhat useful thing in some ways, because if you know about it, you can actually use it to strategically kill your party members in order to get, I don't know, their souls, or just freeing some space in the party. And if the Miasma is equipped by another party member, then what happens is he is the one that is gonna become mad, and dependently from your choices, there should be a battle, or he is just gonna kill himself. Now, I said there should be a battle, because this is where the hard part comes in. The Miasma is bugged. While the event of you equipping the Miasma works properly, the event of someone else in your party equipping the Miasma is a little bit different. So, as I said, a fight is supposed to start. The problem is, this fight does not exist. And you want to know a funny thing? The game will put the lights off, so the screen will turn black before the fight starts, and the light is supposed to go back on once the fight ends. But since the fight doesn't start, it cannot end, so you are permanently blinded, basically. Your screen is permanently black, you can still access the menu, you can walk through areas, but everything is black. I think, I'm not sure and I didn't test this, but I think if you just reach an enemy and exit the battle, either by winning or just escaping, then the light is gonna come up, but I'm not sure about this. I just suggest you to avoid starting the fight. How do you do it? By selecting the first option in the second choices of dialogue that you have when someone is possessed by the Miasma. Also remember, Legard is immune to all the Miasma effects. There will be the cutscene, but he will just resist the effect of the Miasma, because he is the Chad, and this also applies for the skeletons. So in case you want to be safe regardless, just use them. Also, I find it hilarious that the wiki mentions something like, if you give an elixir of mind to the party member that you are fighting, that is possessed by the Miasma, then he's gonna come back to his senses. Like, the fight doesn't exist! Where did you take these informations from? And also, there is another thing. The wiki only mentions 2 places in which the Miasma event happens, but the places are actually 3! And they are the basement level 3, the one in which there is the Iron Shakespeare, in these 3 exact spots. The second one is at the entrance of Mahabre in the present, in this exact spot. And the last one is a little less known, is inside Mahabre in the past this time. What you have to do is go up these stairs, and here, these 3 spots are all Miasma trigger events. But there is a problem. As you can see, you can just go past him without having to go through it in order to reach the other parts of this area. And I mean, this area is also a dead end, so why would you even go here? Also, I don't know if it's an important detail, but I'm just gonna point that out. You have to enter these locations facing upwards, so if you go down, left or right on these locations, the Miasma event will not be triggered. I spent so much time understanding how this works. Hope you enjoyed!